I can look back to the year 2014 when I started balcony gardening and gradually how things became better. From the balcony to the soil, a higher force guides us. Trees were there before us. We live because of them. My daughter wrote an autobiography of a tree some time back, and that has given me a fresh impetus to work for a greener, cleaner earth. Hi, I am Dr. Amrita Basu. I am an ENT surgeon and I am working since the last 16 years. I am a writer, blogger, podcaster, artist, mother, and a gardener. I firmly believe everything I do is because the universe wanted me to spread the message of health and wellness. I'm gardening and blogging since 2014. My discovery of the therapeutic power of green plants started with my balcony. Then I started on my blogging adventure. During the pandemic, we delved into growing our own vegetables and actively participated in tree plantation. That I thought made me feel better, find peace, and have more energy in the process. When I was a teenager, my study room overlooked the next door garden. Our backyard had a jackfruit tree which bore golden fruits every summer. The next door garden and our backyard were always green, attracting the birds and a very serene view whenever I looked up from the books. In Standard 9, a school project for raising my own plant was given, and I came first raising a yellow pansy plant. That was a thrill growing, my plant friend. But then 20 years passed before I started a new job in a small town with a 10-month-old baby
বাহ
and three empty balconies staring at me.
রাজমোহন একটা দায়িত্ব
Lonely
নিয়ে
days of
প্লাস্টিক এনেছিল
adjusting to a new
সেই
place were gently
প্লাস্টিকটা
made
আমের
possible
ভারে ফেটে
by
গেল
making friends with
তারপরে
plants
দিস ইজ
for my
হাউ ইটস
balcony.
হ্যাপেনিং
That was a turning point in my life because that's when I also started blogging. The green plants improved my indoors and opened up window in my brain that I never knew existed. I blogged when I hadn't even heard of the word blogging. I realized my plant friends brought a gift for me. A gift of creativity, of creating stories from words, of drawing pictures from air. In 2020, we realized the problem of living indoors when the lockdown was in place. We renovated our village home, which you are seeing now, and decided to spend time planting trees and starting a kitchen garden. What started as a life raft ended up helping us make friends and plant more trees than we ever dreamt of. But though it sounds like a dream planting trees, finding place to do that and having a setup for watering wasn't easy. Neither was buying land, but like-minded friends understood the value of sustainable nature conservation. They helped make all this possible. This year in July, we planted 250 saplings celebrating Van Mahotsav 2024. Van Mahotsav literally means Festival of Forests or the Festival of Trees. It was launched in 1950 by Sri K. M. Munshi, the then Union Minister for Agriculture and Food. Van Mahotsav is an annual tree planting festival celebrated across India from the 1st of July to the 7th of July. During this program, saplings are planted in plantation drives conducted across the nation. So it's more of a week-long program and often a month-long on our end. In our village home, we started growing our own vegetables in 2020 during the lockdown. Initially, we grew only green leafy vegetables, and sometimes also on the balcony and the windowsills we could grow lettuce and radish. We grew many seasonal vegetables throughout the year. Ladies' fingers, bottle gourd, ridge gourd, pumpkin, papaya, coriander, carrots, radish, spinach, lettuce, cucumber, bitter gourd, cauliflower, broccoli are all grown in our kitchen garden throughout the year. We also have a guava tree, lychee tree, banana, mango tree, java apple or jamrul, and a chiku tree. The vegetables and fruits are grown with only organic, locally available manure. No chemicals are used. Neither do we use expensive organic mixes. Farm to table veggies taste crisp and delicious, even when mildly boiled and lightly sauteed. My daughter loves her broccoli stir fries I make with the broccoli from our garden last winter. Imagine kids loving broccoli. I didn't as a child, but vegetables grown with love taste better and stays fresher for a long time. My daughter is significantly involved in tree planting just like me. We started planting more and more trees during the pandemic lockdown. First, we planted flower trees in the front yard of our village garden, which previously had only one jasmine tree, a betel nut tree, and one neem tree, and two moringa trees. We realized not having a place to walk or play in the open air was having an adverse effect on all of us, especially my daughter, who missed her friends from school. So, with a few like minded friends, we looked around for plots of land to buy. As the saying goes, the universe gives you what you are looking for, and we were very lucky to get neighboring plots of land with friends. We were surrounded by mango orchards, but some of these lands were now barren. We kept areas for play and started planting in the remaining areas. That's when we planted mango trees, guava trees, mahogany, ticoma, and papaya. It's been almost 3.5 years since we started planting. It's hard work and we need help to do it and maintain it. But the sense of peace doing the work and watching trees grow cannot be expressed in words. It changed me, my attitude towards life, and has given me so much positive energy and gratitude in my life that no amount of therapy could have given. 2 hours of roaming in our gardens every week is a must for our family and our friends. That's a ritual we started during the pandemic and was the best thing that happened to us in the last 3 years. There's definitely increased awareness about everything happening around us. My daughter loves watering plants, picking vegetables from our garden, and is passionate about taking care of our plant friends. My sister is also an avid balcony gardener. My husband, who grew up in the village surrounded by mango trees, now has a renewed passion for planting more mango trees and reforesting barren lands. The friends who socialize with us are partners with us on this plantation activities, and we have even bought adjoining lands so that we can go on doing this forever together. The interesting part is we seem to now find people who love trees and green spaces more frequently than before. We holiday in places close to nature. Gardening is not just a hobby, it can change your life, your balance. Caring for the environment goes beyond isolated action or mere words. It's a lifelong commitment and a way of living. My personal goal is to contribute to the creation and inspiration of numerous thousand square feet forests. I believe in the power of collective efforts to make a lasting impact on our planet. Thank you for listening to my journey.